if he needed somebody to go outside and crank his car so it wouldn't be so hot in the summer or so cold in the winter, I went out there. I didn't leave church until he left. You may not be on that level, but somebody's got to get on that level. If you're going to get the prophet's reward, you got to step it up. 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 If you're going to get in a prophetic season and a prophetic zone, you got to step it up. Elbow your neighbor and say, step it up. The prophet's reward, I asked God, what is it? I remember Sister Inez LaGrone, elderly lady in her 70s, would come preach for us. She couldn't hardly see. Her eyes were dim. She was close to being blind, but she could stand at the pulpit like this and not even be able to see the person in the front row, but she would preach the word of the Lord. She would prophesy the word of the Lord. While she was ministering, she would see lights dance across the room, and she said, this one over here, I can see you now, honey. Honey, oh, it sounds like her right there. I can see you, honey, your red hair, stand up. And she would begin to prophesy word for word what she was in, what she was going through, and her destiny and the outcome of it. But every time Sister LaGrone would come in town, I would be the first one to open her door. I would carry her bags into her room. I was only 13 or 14, but I wanted the prophet's reward. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I remember he drove up to our house. Brother G.C. McCurry, he drove up to our house. He preached all the time for us, but he drove up in one of those new Cadillacs about a week after he'd gotten it. Oh, I've always loved Cadillacs. Hallelujah. I walked out there. I said, can I get your luggage for you? He said, yes, son. Go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it and put it in the room. He slept at the house with us. Brother McCurry, he slept in the room next door to mine. Brother McCurry snored awful. Hallelujah. But I didn't mind it. I'd stay awake at night because I couldn't sleep with his snoring. But I would say, God, I want it. If I have to snore like that, I'll receive a prophet. In the name of a prophet, I'm going to get the prophet's reward. Woo, I'm going to come back Sunday. I ain't got to preach it all tonight. Hallelujah. I remember going out there, getting his luggage, and looking in that trunk, and he had, not only did he have his luggage, but he had this shiny Smith & Wesson. Hallelujah. One of them guns, you turn the dial on like that, you know. Oh, hallelujah. I remember looking at that thing like, wow, wow, hallelujah. Went back inside, and he said, Joey, did you touch my gun? I said, no, Brother McCurry, but I got your luggage. Hallelujah. Because if you receive a prophet, in the name of a prophet, you'll get a prophet's reward. So let me tell you what the prophet's reward is. The prophet's reward is when the prophet speaks, it comes to pass. So if you'll bless a prophet in the name of a prophet, you may just birth the prophet in your own self. Hallelujah. Which means when you decree it, it shall be. When you say it, it has to happen. When you proclaim it, it has to come. Somebody said, I tried and it didn't work. What, did you try it for 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 days? I'm telling you, you have to live this thing. You have to sweat this thing. You have to breathe this thing. This thing has to be a lifestyle to you. Why, we heard tonight from Pastor Lynette about Philip's 4 daughters. Hallelujah, that was happening in the book of Acts, somewhere around 50 A.D. Hallelujah, but 230-something years later, and now tonight in the year 2015, we heard about these 4 power prophets, prophetesses, the daughters of Philip, who people said that the prophetic word in them was so hard, so accurate, and so strong that other prophets patterned themselves. Because when you speak or when you receive a prophet in the name of a prophet, you create prophetic seasons.